gentlemen, welcome to Colorful Smoothie. We hope that we bring you many necessary skills for our life through this talk show. One of the more important skills for job seekers as well as young people who are trying to build their business is interview skills. This is our topic today. First of all, as usual, we are going to talk with Abbas, who takes part in our talk show. Welcome to the Colorful Smoothie today. We are going to stand discuss about interview skills. Apart from Hak-Hiếu, we are glad to welcome to all the guests. Please join me in welcoming Miss Nguyễn Thị Trang Nhung. She is an expert of the Idea Living Skill Center. This Mr. Lê Hoàng Vĩnh, the manager of Star Youth Company. People say that they graduated with a fairly good degree and has many different skills, but they don't know the reason why they are an employer. They fail after interviewing. So, our guests will share many important experiences about interview skills to give advice for young people and how to make impression on employers. Thank you, Albert, for joining in this talk show today. And now we are going to meet young people who will participate in this talk show today. Hello, everybody. Thanks for spending time to participate in this talk show today. Let's introduce about yourself, please.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sunji. I am working for online newspaper Star.vn.
Hello, I'm Bùi Hà My. I'm the senior student of Foreign Trade University in Hồ Chí Minh City.
Hi, my name is Lê Thu Thảo. I am a senior student of the University of Social Sciences and Humanities in Hồ Chí Minh City.
So, our guest today just only trees have a job. How to be a senior student? That means they are going to look for a job, right?
Yes.
So, have you ever tried to find a skill which you prepared for an interview?
I have some experience to share with you. Firstly, you must be punctual, correct, politely, bring your CV and personal paper.
For me, I have some experience after following some interviews.
I remember that you are a student, right?
Yes, there are experience of my part-time job, and I also take part in some interview for events. And when the management of the event needs a freelancer, I do. But because lots of interview skill, so I failed in some first interview.
One time, I looked at the address and I thought that it was very so simple and I recognized the building easily. However, unexpectedly, when I went to the place, it's very difficult to find that place because it was a very large building. At that time, I couldn't make the call because this behavior showed my disrespect to employers. That time was failed. I learned from experience for the next time.
Is this an experience? Isn't this? Lastly, when we mentioned about interview skill, everybody has many experiences. So we will cultivate more experiences through the video clips as follows. Let's watch video clip, please.
Come in.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm your co-worker upon which you recently.
Do you apply for a position at marketing agent?
Yes, I do.
Alright. According to your CV, you said that you graduated 3 months ago. So have you been working in any place?
Not yet.
What's your strong voice?
I'm a reasonable man and I can collect my work fluently in my strong voice.
Do you have any more excellent one?
I don't know because I have never gone to work.
What's your photos?
My work? Same here. I don't know because I have never gone to work. Hello? I'm busy now. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, going on, okay?
Yes.
When watching this clip, my first impression is that he ran into the interview room and then he hit the chair. I think this guy prepared for his interview carelessly.
His answer didn't seem convincing. How do you feel?
Yeah, I also think that his answer didn't seem very convincing. When we are interviewees, the interview will ask us many questions, such as why do you apply for this company, or what do you know about this company. Before the interview, of course, we have to get information about this company clearly. For example, in this company, what do you want to get to know, what do you achieve, or what benefits the company bring to. About this guy, he didn't have a preparation before the interview, so the failure happened as a matter of course.
Let's listen to the staring up at us.
The guy in the clip had a strong voice. He an honest person, right? However, the interviewer revealed mistaken has of his answer. In this video clip, there are 3 problems. So, what do you think, Miss Daniel?
Firstly, his costume is very nice and suitable for hanging out with friends. However, it's not fit with the interview. And secondly, before having interview, he didn't understand clearly about the company, especially the marketing positions is a remarkable aspect of the company, but he can't answer the employer's questions. Finally, it seemed that he managed himself carelessly, not only the costume, but also the understanding himself skills. And he didn't know about his strong points and foibles, which tally with his job.
Mr. In this case, as an interviewer, will you expect him?
Of course not. Why? Because the most important thing is that this guy didn't get information about our company. It means that he didn't respect our company and he didn't have the desire to work in our company.
So, what should we do to succeed and shine in the interview?
In my opinion, no effort, no success. As you know, the first 30 seconds decide 90% of your impressions. Therefore, we have to notice about custom and behavior. For example, the guy in the clip came into the room and hit the chair, and his actions made the employer start and asterisk. That is a behavior. Besides that, during the interview, we have to prove our firm stuff.
I agree with Ms. Chang Yung's opinion. Firstly, when we have the interview, we must understand ourselves clearly. The second, we must understand the company to show our respect. It means that we have to select one job seriously and show our desire to contribute to the company.
Many young people understand themselves and company clearly. Their abilities are suitable for that job, but they are not accepted because the decision depends on the employer who has a feeling or emotion. So, what should we do to get sympathy from employer?
I think it's not too difficult in this digital age. We can know much information about someone generally from their name, a telephone number, or an email address. And before interview, the employee should search not only the information about company, the position they apply for, but also the information about interviewer. We can paste name, telephone number, or an email address of them on website google.com and search.
It's a good idea that we need to find out some information about interviewer. How about you, Miss Nguyen? As an interviewer, so how can the interview impress you?
The first impression is the custom of interviewing. It shows the politeness and respect The second thing is attitude, including the way we answer questions and the way and the design we want to work in that company. That shows the attitude of communication.
Moreover, we also consider some of the factors. The psychology will affect your behavior. For example, when we feel stressed, our face usually pale. So when you have an interview, the woman should make up lightly and to cover the stress. Besides, men should dress lightly and have a neat hair. They should use a little hair gel and because when you're feeling stressed, we often scratch head, and this makes the hair messy. And after 30 minutes, we can lose the impressions on employer. We should prepare some joke or situation stories which relate to the job, such as marketing, sales, to discuss with the employer during the interview. And we can talk about professional knowledge and experience.
And now I have a question for Miss Phương and Miss Nhung. Do you remember your first interview? How did you feel? Did you get any trouble?
Your question took me back to the time I graduated. A week later, I got the first interview. I prepared carefully and the interview happened fluently. I was accepted for the job. However, during the interview, there was a memory that I remember until now. I didn't know that it was intentional or unintentional. My chair was lower than the chair of the employer, and it made me feel very nervous. I thought that he overwhelmed me and let me fail. Although it's just a small issue, it's a lesson for the young people. When having an interview, you need to keep your balance and not feel nervous or afraid about a latent problem during the interview.